Hello, my name is Craig Toker with Toker Property Group, and I've got a little different video to show you today. This video is going to be a little bit longer, and I'm going to give you all the details. We're going to start talking from the outside. We're going to take you to show you the storage, the parking stalls, and then up to the top in the unit. So if there's something you don't want to see, you can just fast forward to that, but it's going to be a little bit longer than traditional, but there's going to be lots of detail. So from here, I just want to introduce you to 967 Whirlaway. So this is a Residence 2 building. This is the better of the 3 buildings that are built under this. This was done just prior to the pandemic, and there is a noticeable difference between the quality of the different buildings. So what's really unique about this one is we have, well, one, there's Mr. Mike's down at the end, but up here you can see the balconies up here, and they're glass side by side. Ours has got the nice privacy on the end. So over there you can see the white C sections, and our balcony is embraced in between the 2 Cs, giving you that privacy. Also, these other ones with the balconies without a divider in the middle, they can sit there and look over into the neighboring bedroom window. So they don't have as much privacy as this particular unit. So that's something very notable about this unit that we have, is the privacy on the deck, but also the privacy within the bedroom window. We'll show you that from the inside as we go up there as well, so you can get a better idea of it. But really, really good location. Obviously just only a couple minutes to Costco and Millstream Village. So these buildings are really popular, and the last few that are in here sold fairly quickly. Also, because we're on the back side of the building, it's a lot quieter. We don't have the highway noise that you have on the other side. So that's kind of nice. There is a fob system too, and I probably should have just fobbed over. It may have been a little quicker. I'll open the door for you. This is the entranceway, and the mailboxes are here. So you've got the parcel box, and I'll show you the gym here quickly. So it's nice to have a little gym. It's fairly well equipped. Treadmill, elliptical, and bike, and cable machine, and it does have a heat pump in here, so if you do need it a bit cooler, you can turn it on, and there's also a TV as well. And then the old garbage room, nice and large. Got lots of recycling stations and stuff. Easy access off the back. And then we'll show you. So what's also really cool with this particular unit, we have 2 parking spaces, not 1, but 2. Very, very rare, so I'm just going to show you that quickly. It's off to the left here. So this is on the highway side. So where the Jeep is the parking space. So we do have a covered second parking space. And so nice, really easy and quick to the lobby door here. It's pretty rare to find a condo that's got 2 parking spots. So this one does. Really, really convenient. So I'll show you where the second one is down there. Easy access to get in and out of. But you can kind of see that when you go through the different buildings, the finishes, just the sounds as you walk through the hallways and stuff, there's a considerable difference between this building and the other ones. We've been in all of them. Sorry. And it's really quite nicely maintained. So it was just not long ago, maybe a few months ago, that they actually replaced the light fixtures and stuff in the front lobby here. So they just kind of keep on top of things nicely. It's always clean and looked after. And in some of the other, oops, pushed the wrong button. So I have to try to do 2 things at once, right? So they always keep everything nice and clean and tidy, but in the other ones, they've got lighter colored carpets and stuff, and so it's quite dirty, whereas this is nicely done. But back to the pandemic, there was a shortage of materials, and it had limited availability of stuff. This was back when they could get the things that they needed to get. So we'll show you the other second parking stall, and then we'll show you the bike storage plus the and/or storage locker. So it's just down here, number 71. Right, basically in front of that Jeep, is in essence right there. This gives you an idea. So that's the parking spot down here. Easy access. You can see on the back side there, that's the gate of the entrance coming in. So you can come in, swing in, park your car right there. And then this is the lobby. And then we'll just shoot you up and show you quickly where the storage locker is and/or bike storage. So they don't have a separate bike room. it's a storage locker slash bike room. So they are designed more as a bike locker versus storage, but most people use them as a storage locker. So I guess it depends if you don't have a bike. There you go, it works out pretty good. If you do, then it's a good bike storage. So it's right in here. And we do have the dimensions on the floor plans. So this is the bike storage here, or your storage locker. So whatever it is you want to use it for. That's what that's for. And again, all this, the dimensions are going to be on the floor plans on the website. So we have that there for you. And we'll take you up and show you the unit. So it's nice because they do have the energy efficiency. So when you have, when you walk in, like in downstairs, you saw the lights come on, go off. Helps to kind of keep your costs down, keep the strata fees low. They do have security cameras throughout as well, the front and elevator and throughout. It's kind of nice to have that also. And then the outside of the building is very low maintenance as well, which helps keep your maintenance fees down and lower. It's nice. So if nobody's been in the hallway yet, you'll see that the lights are off. So there you go. So they just turn on as we kind of walk down the hallway. It's nice. But you can see how clean and nice the halls are. The walls are nice and clean and all marked up. And they've got a darker colored flooring, so it doesn't show all the stains and stuff. And that's kind of nice. Whereas the other building, they're almost a white carpet in them, and they're really, really dirty. It's hard to keep them clean. So I'm sure the strata is going to be changing those out pretty soon, because they're going to have to if they haven't already. So this is 412. So you got the nice walnut doors. It's the entryway. And then right as you first enter here, we have a hall closet, and it's got hot water on demand, which is nice. So you got hall closet, hot water on demand. So you got endless hot water, nice laminate floors. And then what's really nice too is this floor plan is you've got it separated here. So you have one bedroom here, and look at this rock wall. This is really cool. So you have complete privacy and nice views, massive windows. And then that wall I was talking about, the privacy is to the left. So that was part of that C design on the outside. This, what you see here, gives you that privacy, whereas the other units, you'd be looking at the person's railing right there. And so if they're on the deck, they're looking into your windows as well. So here we uniquely have this privacy, so they're not looking into your bedroom with the deck. And when you're on the deck, they're not seeing each other. And so there's not going to be any condos built really close by here, as you can see, because you got the roadway, the rock, and then there's houses on the other side. So you got lots of skyline, nice and bright, and no need to really close your blinds, which is nice because you don't have condos right there. So it's probably one of the best positions in this unit in the building. And also what's really unique to this particular complex of residence too, is it has 3 heat pump heads, not 1, not 2, but 3. So each bedroom has its own heat pump head and controller here. So typically you'll see that in a primary bedroom, you'll see one heat pump head and the mini split, and then maybe one in the main living area. But in here, they've got one in each bedroom plus the living area, and then these bigger windows and the tall ceilings. So this is your laundry. Get your laundry closet. And then here you've got your main bathroom with the quartz countertops, the floating vanity, and you've got the tile all the way to the ceiling. And then you've got the deep soaker tub as well. And then they've got the nice mirror here. So this isn't just a regular glass mirror that you normally see. As you can see, they've got the nice wood trim with the lighting and stuff on it. So they did some extra things. You've even got 2 banks of plugs here, not just one, but you have 2. So some small little details that the developer did back then for these particular ones. It's quite nice. So you got the black hinges and stuff. And we'll show you the other bedroom, and then we'll come back into the kitchen here. So again, as you can see when you walk in, the privacy, huge windows, very, very nice. This one, they've added some wall sconce lighting. So you have that there. And then you've got your walk-through closets. They just got the closet organizers, but we won't show you the tenant stuff to be fair to them. So as you come into this is the ensuite. So you get the double vanity again, and lots of cabinets, lots of drawers, the fancy lighting on here as well. 2 plugs there. So you got plenty of plugs going on. And then with the shower, you've got the one-piece pan, so it's easy to clean. You're not cleaning all the tile grouts. And then you've got the tiling up to the ceiling, and you can see it's a 2-tone tile. So you use one on the back and then another one on the sides, just to kind of divide it up a little bit, make it a little bit nicer. And the even tile down all the way to the floor, and keeping the baseboard away from the pan so it doesn't swell up when it gets wet there. Quite often you'll see the baseboard running straight into it, which doesn't work so well. Wood and water is not a good mix. And so yeah, again, nice darker flooring, so it's very, very tidy, but it's the same tile that rolls all the way up the wall. So right on the floor, rolls all the way up to the wall, and then you've got the 2 accent sides on there as well. The building also has a sprinkler system too, so it's good for your insurance. And then you've got this really big kitchen. There's not many kitchens that are this big at all. And you've got the waterfall, the quartz waterfall up and down both sides of the cabinet, not just 1 or 2. And then you got the bank of drawers, eat up bar, and so you got lots of cooking space on this. Really beautiful cabinetry as well, the nice matte white finish. And then you've got the tile backsplash, quartz countertops, and the undermount sink as well. And then you got your cookbook area here. So the other thing is you've got the continuous strip lighting. It's not just the puck lights that run through. So it's a nice continuous all the way around. But look at how many drawers you have. And if anybody knows cabinets, the drawers are the expensive part, right? So that's why you typically don't see that many drawers in a lot of kitchens. But they're a lot nicer to have, to be able to pull out, and you got everything accessible. So you got drawers, 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 and you get your kitchen cabinets. You got another bank of drawers. These are all drawers. And then you got all these cabinets up here. So they're massive, right even over top of the fridge. So it's pretty hard and unique to find a kitchen of this size in a condo. So it's pretty nice to have. And then of course you've got your living room, and you've got the electric fireplace, and it's got the recessed lighting, on accent lighting on either sides of that. And again, over on this side, you've got the mini split heat pump, and there was one in the master bedroom as well that we didn't show you. And so look at the size of this patio door. So this is what's really nice and unique about this property, is there's 3 panes of glass on this massive patio door. And look at that view. The skyline, there's nobody looking in at you. There's no need to have blinds or curtains, but it does have blinds here. So they do have, there's a bunch of hanging blinds here, but the panels have been taken down. So maybe the tenant's taken them down, I'm not sure. But you've got a really large deck. So there's actually enough room to put a patio set out there, unlike a lot that are really, really small. So you actually have a usable patio space. And when you come on out here, it's actually private. You're not looking at your neighbors. So sit here, you can have a look. You can't see your neighbors here. They're not going to see you here. And so you actually don't mind sitting out here on the deck. Otherwise, like I said, if that piece wasn't there, there'd be the bedroom window right next to it, which you'd be looking into your neighbor's bedroom window, which nobody wants to do that. So this is a really, really good location. So we're going to go up and show you the drone area and show you what is around here. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you.